Overthinking is the silent thief that steals your peace and creates chaos in your mind. It's easy to get caught in the storm of your thoughts, thinking about the past, worrying about the future, or endlessly analyzing the present continuously. If you're tired of feeling overwhelmed and are seeking a way to find inner peace, this video is for you. Buddhism has spent 2,500 years studying how the mind works. The Buddha compared our thoughts to a monkey jumping endlessly from branch to branch, never resting. But he also discovered that we can find real quiet beneath all this mental noise. Not by forcing the mind to be empty, but by understanding how we unknowingly create most of our own mental chaos. Here are 3 Buddhist teachings that can bring genuine peace to your mind. First, your thoughts are already disappearing. We treat thoughts like they're permanent, but Buddhism points out something we usually miss. Every thought is already fading away, even as you think it. The Buddha said, all things that arise will also pass away. When you truly see this, you become free from suffering. Try to remember what you were thinking about 1 hour ago. You probably can't. Those thoughts that seemed so important have vanished completely. Even strong emotions like anger rarely last more than a few minutes before they start to change. When we really understand this, we stop treating every thought like an emergency. A worry comes up about tomorrow, but we know it will dissolve by itself. An old memory surfaces, but we recognize it as just another temporary visitor passing through. It's like watching clouds move across the sky. You don't chase them or try to hold them. You just watch them come and go. When we see thoughts the same way, the mind naturally becomes quieter. Second, stop adding stories to simple experiences. Most of our mental suffering comes from a habit we barely notice. Something simple happens, and immediately we add layers of meaning and drama to it. Here's an example. If you feel pain in your knee, that's just a sensation. But then your mind adds, this is getting worse. What if I can't exercise anymore? Maybe I need surgery. The original feeling was simple, but you've created an entire story of fear around it. Thich Nhat Hanh explained that when we have a headache, we suffer 3 times. Once from the actual pain, once from worrying it will continue, and once from comparing it to how good we felt before. One simple pain becomes 3 problems. Buddhist meditation teaches us to experience things without the commentary. A sound is just a sound. A feeling is just a feeling. Not good or bad, just what it is. Think about rain. It's just water falling. But one person thinks, this ruins my day, while another thinks, good for the garden. The rain hasn't changed. Only the stories are different. When we stop constantly adding stories, the mind becomes surprisingly peaceful. Third, rest in the awareness behind all thoughts. Buddhism teaches that there's a difference between thoughts and the awareness that notices them. Thoughts come and go constantly, but awareness itself never changes. It's like the difference between waves and the ocean. A Tibetan teacher said, your mind is like the sky. Thoughts are like clouds passing through. No matter how dark the storm, the sky remains unchanged behind it all. We spend all our time focused on the clouds, trying to push away dark ones and hold on to bright ones. But what if we shifted attention to the sky itself? You can try this now. Notice that you're aware. Not what you're thinking, but the simple fact of awareness itself. Before any thought appears, this knowing is already present. It's always quiet there, always peaceful. When we touch this awareness, we realize the peace we're seeking is already here, underneath the mental noise. Buddhism doesn't promise a mind without thoughts. What it offers is freedom from being controlled by them. When we see that thoughts are temporary, when we stop adding stories to everything, when we rest in the quiet awareness that's always present, the mind reveals its natural peace. The monkey mind keeps jumping, but we're no longer jumping with it. We've found a still place from which to watch. The thoughts continue, but they no longer disturb us. Thank you for watching.